Hi, Jeremy Peterson here with Vesta Real Estate here in Ogden, Utah. It is April 2019 and it's time for another market update. So let's go to our first chart, which is our inflation adjusted house prices. This chart shows us that last year in 2018 we had a tremendous surge in house prices. So far this year things have been a little choppy. We don't quite know what direction house prices are going to go yet. I predicted that this year house prices would increase only about 5%. We'll test that moving forward in the next few months and see where things go. But right now, the jury is still out. So let's take a look at our next chart, which shows us what's happening with sales volume. So sales volume doesn't really affect the general market too much. It swings up and down a bit, and most home sellers won't feel this as part of their selling experience unless there's a dramatic drop like we had during the Great Recession. But when you compare these numbers to those, we're not even close. But we do see that we're about 10% less than what we were a year ago at the same time. The people that feel that the most are guys like me, realtors that are out there selling homes, and what it means is that there's about 10% less food out there for us to eat. So if we start losing a little weight and you see our ribs a little bit, you will know why. Now, this has not been a problem in my business so far, so don't feel too bad for me, but I do know that it is affecting some folks out there. The next chart that you'll see, and this answers the question that most sellers want to know, is how long will it take to sell my home? You can see here that we are still very near record lows on days on market. We're just shy of 20 days to put a home on the market and get it sold. It's up a little bit, a couple days from last year, and obviously a couple days isn't going to make a big difference in the big picture for your plans. If that starts to creep up past 30, 40, or 50 days, then that will be a little different of a story, but we are not there yet, and we're quite far from it. So finally, let's take a look at home affordability. This chart shows us what mortgage payments are in Weber County on an inflation-adjusted basis. And it really shows us where we're at in the buyers and sellers market. So the peaks represent a seller's market, and the troughs represent a buyer's market, and then you've got everything in between there. You can see in 1999 and in 2008 there were peaks. It looks like we may have just crested in the late fall of 2018. You can see there's a nice little peak there, and then mortgage payments have actually dropped continually since then. So why are mortgage payments dropping? Well, one is that interest rates have dropped unexpectedly. We thought they would continue to increase, but that has actually not happened. They've actually dropped quite a bit recently. Secondly is that there's inflation out there. The banks are creating money and putting it out there in the marketplace. And obviously if there's more money to buy things and those things stay the same price or even increase just a little bit, then they actually are more affordable because there's more money to buy those things. So these combined show us that homes are actually becoming more affordable right now as we speak. So if you're a buyer, you're better off than you were in the wintertime shopping. So that's good news for you. If you're a seller, the good news is that it's still a seller's market. With days on market being so low and supply being low, you still command the market. So if you're interested either in selling or you're interested in buying and you need to get into a home in this market, give me a call. I'd be glad to help you out and show you how to navigate today's marketplace. Thanks for checking in, and we'll talk to you soon.